Well, hello there, this is Matthew here, the Mineral Kelly. How are we doing? And yes, well, in New Zealand, look like we're heading into spring because you're starting to see those leaves are falling out on the tree now. They hit the leaves, that means spring has approached, is here now. Because I was going to say the word approaching, well, it's already here now that we need to use that word. Well, people, spring is a sign that means hope arising, yep. And that's the thing here with people. Yet, when a country is heading to a totalitarian state like here in New Zealand, and there are like three forms of escapes, but I think one is at least one of the best solutions. Well, the first one is called the backward escape, means you just try and distract yourself or something, like putting yourself in front of the screen, or trying to distract yourself from it though, it may help you. It may help you in the short term, but it probably does nothing to counter the rise of totalitarianism or communism. Another one is that escaping to other country that provided more freedom, but if it is really on a global basis, that option is pretty much now out of the cards, and that. Because when tyranny becomes on a global basis, pretty much there's nowhere to run. And there's also a last one is called a full escape and creating yourself a parallel society, and creating a new society that's going give people some hope in the head though, where people can go when they've been rejected by a system, or those who refuse to participate in the system, because we know that complying to a totalitarian regime only feeds the totalitarian. Yes, compliance only feeds it. And here in New Zealand, we have a lot of compliant people, lots of it. And of course, with the vaccination here in New Zealand, with the C19 vaccination, at least close to 80% of the people at least got one dose, close to 80%. And it's just over 40% that's actually have at least 2 doses as well, and there'll be some people will be due for another dose because, the booster shots, people. And I'll be talking about those vaccine passports as well, on another video, which I'll be doing that. Because when Chris Hickson mentioned about the vaccine passport, I'll be talking about that soon enough. So people, only way that we're going to actually able to counter Ardern's regime is that we have a parallel society here in New Zealand. It's time that we need to create a new system, It's going to be based on freedom and based on people power, and and that's how we actually counter the rise of totalitarianism. And we need to create a new system. Based on people, based on harmony, based on beauty, and based on truth, and also based on the law of nature. A system in the economy that's based on sound money, based on honest money, and we can just exchange and that though, and have trading tools and that we can use to exchange to get things that we need or want. or any form of exchange, and that's how we have to really learn to create, that we're going to have to create our system is. And we need to create a parallel society, we need to create our own currency based on sound money. And that's all people, I say people, I know this is not really the long-term solution. I don't have any long-term solution, but man, we just have to learn what we got. We just have to share what we got, and that's what's going to help us survive this rise to communism from the scenario and yet, and that's how we're going to counter it. Because there will be a time that her raging will fall, and there will be a time that New Zealand will rise, and people will realise that they have been trapped and fooled by the media. That think that complying your way out is a part of it. I hate the birthday bottle, but compliance only feeds Ardern's raging, it only feeds it. So the only way is that we do not comply, have some mass disobedience and that's how we're actually gonna counter her raging, her agenda. That's how we're gonna do it. Is that we have no non-compliance and civil disobedience, and that's how we're actually gonna beat the totalitarian rise here in New Zealand. We're gonna be, and I think that's all I gotta say for now, people. This is Matthew Miller, the Mural Kiwi, signing off, over and out. I'll say, people, let's get together, talk to each other, and let's share ideas, and let's build great things, and that will help humanity survive.